Jelena Ostapenko, first question for me. Jelena, congratulations. A great match today against a tricky player. Can you just give us your thoughts on the match and your performance?
Thank you. Yeah, it's not easy the first.
The air feels different. You can sense it before a single ball is struck. A tension rippling through the tennis world, quiet but undeniable. And right now, behind the scenes, in locker rooms, practice courts, and those silent moments before battle, one name is echoing louder than the rest inside the mind of Jelena Ostapenko, Alex Eala. And let's be clear, this isn't just nerves. This isn't routine pre-match pressure. This is something deeper. This is fear. Because the draw is set, the path is locked in, and in what feels like a cruel twist of fate, the one opponent Ostapenko would have done anything to avoid is standing directly across from her in the second round. Alex Eala is back, and this isn't just another match. This is unfinished business. To understand why this moment feels so heavy, you have to understand who Jelena Ostapenko really is. She's a former French Open champion, a title that instantly puts her in elite company. At her best, she's explosive, fearless, and overwhelming, a pure power player who can take the racket out of anyone's hands. When she's locked in, she's terrifying. But here's the problem. Ostapenko doesn't always stay locked in. In fact, when things start to slip, they don't just dip, they collapse. Over the years, her career has been defined as much by emotional volatility as it has by brilliance.
The last Latvian player who reached the French Open final was very, very rich. Are you rich too? Do you have a lot of money?
Who was that?
Gulbis.
He hasn't reached the final.
Matches where frustration boils over, moments where composure disappears, situations where instead of adjusting, she unravels. Fans have seen it, opponents have learned to expect it, and that mental instability has become her biggest weakness because in modern tennis, power alone isn't enough, not when the pressure peaks, not when the margins shrink, and definitely not when you're facing someone like Alex Eala. Eala represents the exact opposite. Where Ostapenko is chaos, Eala is control. Where Ostapenko reacts, Eala calculates. Where Ostapenko can implode, Eala stays unshakable. And nowhere was that contrast clearer than in her battle against Laura Siegemund, a player known across the tour for her psychological tactics. Disrupting rhythm, slowing the game, testing patience. It's a style that has broken seasoned professionals, but not Eala. She didn't argue. She didn't react. She didn't lose focus for a second. She absorbed everything and kept playing her game, point by point, calm, composed, relentless. That match wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Eala doesn't get rattled.
I was able to talk to the tournament director dyan sa Linz, si Sandra. Sobrang excited siya for you to be there. It's a special year, 35 years, your first time there. She was so happy that you're there. How does it feel for you to be playing such a
And that's exactly why this matchup is so dangerous for Ostapenko, because history already tells us how this plays out. Their first major clash at the Miami Open sent shockwaves through the sport. On paper, it wasn't supposed to be close. Ostapenko was the established name, the favorite. But Eala didn't follow the script. She stayed composed in the biggest moments, battled through pressure, and outlasted Ostapenko in tight, high-stakes situations. Not with brute force, but with clarity, discipline, and mental strength. And she didn't just win, she exposed something. She exposed the gap. Not in power, not in talent, in mindset. Because when matches get tight, when pressure rises, Ostapenko tends to force. She rushes, she presses, she lets emotion take over. Eala does the opposite. She slows down, locks in, executes. And that difference, that's everything. Now they meet again, but this time it's heavier. Ostapenko steps onto the court carrying doubt, memories of past losses, cracks in confidence, questions she hasn't fully answered. Eala walks in with belief, with proof, with the quiet confidence of someone who's already solved the puzzle. On paper, you can analyze rankings, stats, and recent form, but this match won't be decided on paper. It'll be decided here, mentally. And right now, all signs point one way. Eala is composed, prepared, focused. Ostapenko, she's searching. And when one player is searching while the other is certain, the outcome tends to right itself. This isn't just a prediction. It's a warning, because the whispers inside Ostapenko's mind, they're not whispers anymore. They're getting louder.